Buen dia, all you awakened souls, and I hope you're keeping well. And all the way from Itacrubi de la Cordillera, love, light, and all those wonderful things. Let's have a little coffee. Most importante, café. So, what a experience! I mean, our house is pretty much getting there. It's the finishing touches. It's the cosmetics now that goes in, and the house is looking awesome. So you'll see soon enough. We're getting there. And as for the old the Volkswagen Beetle, we're working on that as well. Today we're doing the patio on the front side. We're doing plastering of 2 walls. There's so many things we're doing. Small things, but it's a pain in the backside. So again, living here in the countryside, there is so many amazing things to experience here. And if you're one of those people that had enough of the city life and the craziness that the world has to offer, and you want tranquility, I highly recommend go to small villages, small towns in Paraguay. I love it. Literally, everybody's friendly, everybody's helpful. Where we are, there's no crime. Well, there's most probably little crime, but not in the town. But on the outskirts, there's definitely, like mediocre stuff. Steal cows, steal a chicken, steal fucking a wheel. People are broke, they're desperate. But I mean, at the end of the day, there's nothing like what you are used to in America or in Europe. I mean, there's no radical beliefs. There's no identified bullshit of any kind here. Here you're a fucking man or a woman. I like that, the simplicidad of the mentalidad of people here, the personas. So I like it. Because here people understand the value of family unity. Here they understand the importance of support for one another's neighbors. Now again, the US is getting busy with their shenanigans, trying to coup there in Venezuela, because you know how crooked they are. Not Venezuela, I'm talking about the Americans trying to, the American government, the deep state operatives, the swamp creatures. So again, irrelevant of what's happening in Venezuela or in Brazil or in Peru, we're pretty much okay. First of all, we have 3 borders. Venezuela, we have Paraguay, Venezuela, we have Peru, and we have Brazil. So there's many ways of getting things in and out for imports and exports and all these kind of things. So it's not just one border. Some people say, oh, it's a landlocked country. Yeah, it is, but it's got 3 borders. Literally, we're not that far from each other, and if you want to go to the coast, it's not that far. So besides that, things are kind of tranquil, So let's breathe a little bit. Let's talk about the new immigration and relocation services that we offer. So we have a great team now. We have, I think it's 5 specialists that works with immigrations. That's going to help you. Some of them are lawyers. Some of them are worked in immigration. Some of them, they specialize in that kind of field. You know what I'm saying? So they're going to help us with that. They're going to help us with a lot of amazing things, making your lives easier. Now, besides doing the immigration, besides we doing the normal stuff for you, taking all your paperwork, making sure it's in order, making sure that everything is fine, making sure that our clients are happy, their residency gets approved, all of those kind of things, that takes a lot of work and there's a lot of dedication. And we love it. We love it because for us, helping people escape wherever they come from and giving them a new life, with security, because the best thing to do is not just help people get their residency, it's also help them integrate in the process. So what makes us different is our agents basically, make sure that we take care of you. We listen to your needs, your wants, and we work on that. We introduce you to people that's in your industry, if we can find people, networking if you're into something, and we will see if we can find somebody that does the same thing, just to give you a little bit of idea of how to do things, what's expected, how things are for them. And it's good to have friends when you eventually move to Paraguay. So during your Paraguayan residency process, and we have 5-day packages. Some clients like to stay 14 days, and the best thing about the immigration packages is that we don't just have Asunción, one guest house that's noisy. We have a few guest houses in Asunción that's come on board, and we have a lot of agents. And then we have the guest houses that's just outside the city, because a lot of people asked me before, don't you have somewhere in the countryside I can go? Or do you have a driver that can take me around? Do you have a tour guide? Do you have something a little bit more quiet? So obviously the way I am in between building and fixing and building up Camino Verde, Casa Astral, and fixing the Casa Astral house, spending so much time and all those things on that place, But besides that, we started doing networking on finding guest houses and things that's suitable for our clients in the countryside. So we're going to have available for you guys unbelievable experiences, great guest houses, all of these kind of things. And the best thing of all is we offer you drivers as well, which can do translations in Guarani as well as in Spanish. For us, it's important when you go through the countryside and you want to do the rural stay with guest houses that we have. The drivers, if you want one of our drivers, they will drive you all around. They will spend time with you and your family. Breakfast is included with all the things, so which means if you are, say for instance in Itagurubi. Now Itagurubi has a little restaurant, a few cafes and things like that, but I mean in general it's not the Ritz-Carlton, you know what I mean? And for a foreigner to come do shopping in Paraguay and making food and buying food and all those kind of things, it's kind of overwhelming. So what we've decided is our driver will travel with you and your family, or with you. They will act as your mediator, your translator, and you will stay in the same guest house, all these kind of things. Besides that, in the evenings or in the day when you want to plan your dinners or anything like that, because obviously there's no restaurants, sometimes you'll be lucky where dinner can be served at the guest houses, because obviously they only serve for breakfast and they let you do your dinners, because a lot of people like to eat their own stuff, so we respect that. So what the driver will do is, as your guide, he will basically go with you to the shops, show you what's available in local shops, introduce you to Paraguayan dishes, help you with the currencies, tell you what's expensive, what's not expensive. Because for us, what is important with our immigration and relocation and residency service is that when you go through the process and you leave Paraguay after your 5 or 14 days, whichever package you want, that you are so well informed, you've experienced real Paraguayan life. That is what makes us different. So while your immigration, your residency in Paraguay is being taken care of by our team and all of these things, you also have the golden opportunity to explore the beautiful Paraguay. Become part of it. Be with a guide and a driver that can help you. If you don't want a driver, that's okay. We just give you locations and you can do your own thing. So those are things that's very nice. Now, besides that, we do company registrations. We help you with your tax setup. We help you with a simplified tax system for Paraguay. We show you how it works. We put all of that together for you. We can help you with real estate. We have 2 legal teams, one specialized in realty, contractual law, and the other one that we have works with basically every kind of, their firm works with everything from criminal to civil and all those kind of things. So that's nice to know. You have a one-stop shop when you want to move to Paraguay. So, great stuff coming on board. So we have, for people that want to do a tour package that we are going to launch. And it's all about making your life easy. Now, literally yesterday I had 4 bookings, confirmed bookings that came in. The day before I had 3. So yeah, we're kind of exploding at the moment. Now, obviously, the little blue bug, every beetle, we are still fixing it, because I've decided I will be also acting as a little guide for some of our clients if they want classic. So we're going to take little Blue Bug once it's ready and it's roadworthy and she looks gorgeous. We're going to take a little Blue Bug tour for if somebody wants to experience a classic Paraguayan experience. We are getting another classic car as well, a little bit bigger, because I don't like new cars. I had an E-Class, I had a brand new E-Class before I came. I had a lot of Mercedes in my life and they were all pretty much new. So now I decided I move away from all this new stuff because all is computerized and everything is always an issue. So with the little Bug, she's 50 years old, so she's got some problems. But I decided all cars are more fun. It's easy to repair, it's easy to maintain, and you know what? It's an eye stopper. And I have to say, since I've been driving this car, I've had more action and numbers given to me and people coming around and, you know, oh my God, you know, so obviously in Itacaribam I'm kind of a legend because I'm 6'1" and from a quad bike now I drive a Blue Bug. I mean, so come on. I mean, from one extreme to another. And even like one of the guys said to me yesterday, he says, "You legend." He says, "This is another classic." I was like, okay, fine, great, I love it. So again, you know, we want to offer people something different. You know, this corporate immigration service, that sticky, stiff kind of, I'm nervous, I don't know what to do, I don't know what to say. That's not us. That's not who we are. We deal with people that really want to enjoy life and want to enjoy an easy, painstakingly free, anxiety-free immigration and relocation process. And we have realtors, we have properties that we can show you, we have everything in order. If you want to buy cars, whatever, we can help you wherever we can. And with our payment system for some of the people that's trying to immigrate to Paraguay and they don't have the full amounts, you know, we have people that actually, we have a payment plan system where we start working with your paperwork, you put a deposit down, we start working with it, and then every time you pay, you know, whatever you can, and when you are ready to fly over, your papers is in order, your agent is ready, and we're just waiting for you to arrive in Paraguay so we can put your immigration through. So you can pay off on that. Now, obviously, with the payment system, you know, for the packages and for residency in Paraguay, we do not issue any invitation letters until that is completely fully paid. Simple reason for that is because once we give you that letter, you can do whatever you want. I am not going to do all the work and set everything up on our side so that people can just take the letter and then cut us out. And we've had that in the past. You know, it's kind of sad when people do that. You know, you do all the work, you set everything up, and then, you know, they just don't care. You know, so unfortunately we work only on advanced payment system. Now, chickens and eagles, we've had quite a few people now. Yesterday was a lovely gentleman from the UK. It reminded me I had to talk about this because we have a lot of people asking to come and volunteer here at Itacarubi and working with Camino Verde and everything. They want to just come and volunteer and do stuff with us. So we are taking in volunteers and we are taking in people, and, you know, unfortunately it's not free because, you know, obviously, you know, we don't have that kind of money. So we do have a special offer where people come and help us, they work with us and all these kind of things. And basically it's $250 a month. That's your accommodation, your food, your transportation, it's your training in different modalities and, you know, different techniques and technologies and different functions, because we want to give people the experience of Paraguay. See, some of the volunteers might work for a day or two or for a week in Itacarubi, and then they'll go to Cacupe, or they'll go to Piribabui or Asunción, but they'll work in different aspects, not just in Camino Verde, not just in our relocation service, our guest houses, or all those things. We're also doing volunteer work. We're offering our services to local children homes, and we're going to work with local municipalidades to figure out what we want to do and how we're going to fix things and where we can assist people, because you and I are supposed to give back to this community because they are welcoming us into their lives, into their country. So for me, we are open to take volunteers. It's $250 a month. That's covering your food, your accommodation, your Wi-Fi, all those kind of things to make life easier. Now, and if you have any questions, any questions about Paraguay, volunteering, coming to stay here, to figure out if this is for you or not, let me know. Because I'm happy to help where I can, give information. I mean, there's no stupid questions when you want to move to a new country. Do you get it? And I have a lot of people on a daily basis sending me messages, questions, video call conferencing, meetings, and all of these kind of things. And soon I will introduce you to Lydia and Gloria, Antonio, and a few other people that's joining our team. They've been phenomenal over the last 3 weeks. Lydia, gracias, you have been amazing, putting things together so quickly. Antonio, absolutely a phenomenal gentleman. We call him the Spaniard because he's from Spain. Even here in Paraguay, everybody calls him the Spaniard. So, lovely people, lovely energies. Everybody works together, and we all focus on the same thing. It's about quality service, it's about integration, and it's about offering people something magical. So I'll introduce you guys in the next 2 weeks to the whole team. We have about 8 people now. Unfortunately, I can't remember everything. We have Gilberto, Alberto, Oscar, Gloria, Lydia, Antonio. That's just to name a few. So, love, light, and all those things, and I'll speak to you guys very soon. Any questions, reach out. The link is down below, and a thank to everybody for subscribing and staying with me. 730 something subscribers. We are shooting through the roof, and it's all thanks to you guys. So if you're in South Africa, if you're in a country that really you want a way out, please reach out. We can help where we can. For countries that require visas, we have a registered company, we have legal documentation that we can do, we give you an invitation letter, which basically guarantees your entry into Paraguay. So again, love, light, and those kind of things. There's always a better choice. There's always an alternative choice in life. Be vigilant, be awake, ask questions, don't be a sheep, and reach out anytime. Love, light, and all those things.